Hello Eagles and happy Wednesday, and it's the first Wednesday of October. Hope you've enjoyed the first 2 weeks of fall. And something that's going on, we're right in the middle of, is signing up for where you're going to live next year and kind of deciding those kinds of things. So to talk about that, we have Patrick Brever here today. He is a senior here at UW La Crosse.
So I started as a part of RHAC and then as a student senator. Last year as a student body vice president, and now I'm on the La Crosse City Council.
So the first thing I want to ask you is, what has been your experience living on campus? Kind of what are the benefits that you've seen?
Sure. Well, you know, you pay the one bill right away in the fall. Don't have to worry about paying landlords or utility bills or anything like that. So I really appreciate that. In addition to that, there's the meal plan that you'll get on campus. I'm not a very good cook myself, so I let the folks at Whitney do that for me.
Gotcha.
And also there's the social aspect. There's a lot of people around when you live in the halls, and I really appreciate that.
Gotcha. So where have you lived on campus?
Sure. I have been in Coates, in Reuter, and I was an RA in Hutch for a while as well.
Gotcha. Where are you this year?
Reuter again.
Reuter, okay. So what has been your favorite out of those halls that you've lived in?
Sure. Well, Reuter's got the most amenities. However, you are a little bit secluded, so I did enjoy Coates and Hutch with that social aspect.
I definitely noticed that I lived in White last year, now living in Reuter this year. It's, like you said, it's a lot quieter for sure.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of more amenities and things like that.
Right.
And hopefully you like who you live with and things like that. So when you're choosing, where to live for your next year, what are some factors that you think about like that?
The amenities were definitely helpful for Reuter, but of course it comes at a cost. It's going to cost you a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I definitely weighed those pros and cons.
Okay, gotcha, perfect. And finally, what do you have advice for students if they're going to go out and, soon, and right now, people are looking for apartments and things? What would be your advice to them?
Absolutely. I would certainly research the landlords you're looking to potentially rent from. You should be able to find some good comments online about whether or not the experience was good or bad for most students. And also, I think proximity to campus would be important. So definitely get to work early and try to get something really close.
Thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So next I wanted to get the opinion of Lindsay, our other vlog host, her opinion on living on versus off campus.
Hi Eagles, Lindsay here. So Hunter just wanted me to touch on campus and off-campus housing. So my freshman year, I actually lived at home. I went to a technical school in the Milwaukee area. And then my sophomore year, once I transferred to UWL, I lived in Drake Hall. It was awesome, right across from Whitney. So I was able to head over there and get my meals. I had an awesome roommate. I loved the dorm experience, but the past 3 years, I've lived in a house and then 2 apartments with a couple of my girlfriends, and it has been an awesome time. You really get the sense of being on your own and having responsibilities, and honestly my favorite thing is going to the grocery store. So going to festival, being able to get my own types of food, bring it home and cook it here in the comfort of what I like to call home. And I really love being able to just be on my own, have my own apartment, and it's not for everybody though. So they have Reuter, they have Eagle, you can stay on campus if you want to. I definitely say stay there as long as you feel comfortable, because that's kind of the college experience of staying in the dorm rooms and stuff. But I really, really like off-campus housing, and I think it gives students the next step kind of in adulthood. So obviously living in the dorms and living on campus is part of the college experience, but taking that next step and living off campus is something that I really, really enjoy, and I think that everybody should give it a chance as well.
Thanks, Lindsay, for the insight. And for me, I've lived 2 years now on campus. Well, this is my second year on campus. I lived on Whitehall last year, now Reuter this year. And to me, it's a lot about who you want to live with. Do you want to live with your friends, or do you want to be an RA? An RA has a lot of benefits. So to me, it was a lot about socially who I wanted to be with. But also looking to next year, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I haven't decided. I'm weighing my options. Like I said, the social option, but also, do I want to be an RA, and do I want to have the convenience of living on campus, or start, living off campus at this point? So I'm still weighing my options, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. Thanks so much for watching this week's vlog. We got a lot of vlogs coming up in the next weeks, as we do every Wednesday, and a lot of fun ones as well. So definitely keep checking that email every Wednesday, and we'll see you next week.